Updated Eyewitness News, your Weather Authority app from your app store today. Now, from your Weather Authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
It is 12:15, and all is not exactly well. We've got an excessive heat warning out for most of the tri-state, I should say. Some of the counties to the east and to the north have a heat advisory. Bottom line is we're all going to be excessively hot and excessively humid today, with heat indexes that are going to be between 105 and 115. Now, we've hit 95 degrees a couple of times. One was yesterday, and then we also had a time back in June on the 17th when we had 95 degrees. That's as hot as it's been up until today. Today, we're going to exceed 95 degrees, I think, with relative ease. I'm calling it 97 here in Evansville. As we take a look at our Pogato camera, I mean, back in May, on the 27th of May, we hit 94 degrees. So we've had some mid-90s over the past 3 months. Of course, not as surprising in June. It's the fact that we've got this excessive humidity going on along with this high heat that makes it really tough. This is as humid as, this week has been as humid as I've seen it in a long time, in years. We're talking about dew points hovering around 80 degrees. That's rare to see. I mean, we go years sometimes without seeing an 80-degree dew point. Well, we didn't make it to, at the Evansville Airport, I don't think it's officially hit 80 on the dew point. It has in other locations, though, across the tri-state. 75 right now, and that's actually down from where it was last hour at 76. But look at that temperature, 93 degrees. Winds picked up a little bit at the airport. We're still not talking about much of a wind. It's going to be mainly north-northwest at 5 miles an hour and less. Emphasis on less. As we look at the temperatures right now, let's see if we can do a little bit of a run here. Now that Lagode's up to 90 degrees, they were at 89. 91 degrees in Jasper, 92 in Princeton, 93 in Henderson. 94 degrees in Vincennes. That's the hot spot right now. No 95s yet. We'll get there. In fact, a lot of us are going to get to 95. When you factor in the humidity, the heat index, 109 in Tell City, 108 in Carmine. Feels like 108 degrees in both Morganfield and Harrisburg. Also Madisonville at 108. 104 in Evansville, more one of the cool spots. 106 in both Owensboro and Henderson as we head into this Thursday afternoon. Wow. I mean, the best news is this is the last day of this heat wave, but it's going out with a bang, the hottest one of the bunch. All right, brought to us by Reed's Orchard. John, in 3, 2, 1, funky fruit. Today's funky fruit. Oops, went back a little too quick on the trigger there. Speaking of trigger, it's Bill Gunn. He sent this in. Actually, it was Kara Gunn that sent it in. Bill's the one that grew it. And this is question mark cucumber. Love it. That's a fantastic cucumber there. Bill, good growing. Kara, thanks for sending that my way. Live first warning Doppler radar is showing us nothing right now. I do expect to see a few showers and thunderstorms popping up, though, later on today. Check out some of the thunderstorms that have fired up in northern Indiana. Here you can see the frontal boundaries up to the northwest, and it's sinking south. But out ahead of that front, look at these thunderstorms north of Indianapolis. I mean, they've seen some pretty heavy rains already. Lafayette, Kokomo, Sweetser catching a little bit of rain right there as it moves down toward the Indianapolis metro. And it's going to keep working its way down to the southeast. It looks like most of this activity is going to miss us to the northeast. So as we look at what's going on future tracker-wise, yeah, we'll still see a few spotty showers and thunderstorms. You can see the thunderstorms up to the north of us right now, kind of missing us off to the northeast. But we could see an isolated shower or thunderstorm that could pulse up to severe status. Wind and hail are going to be the two threats out there. Not seeing any tornado threat with some of these thunderstorms. You can see by 7 o'clock we got a few thunderstorms that are on the board right there. To the north of 64 is where we have that marginal risk right now for the most part. As we head into the day tomorrow, not a whole lot going on. First thing in the morning, few spotty showers and thunderstorms. Firing up a little bit more, though, as the day goes on. But the cooler, drier air was going to be moving in tomorrow. We are going to have more clouds in place. Still a little humid out there first thing in the morning. But the dew points by Friday evening are going to be dropping down into the low 60s north of the Ohio. So we are going to see an improvement just in time for First Fridays downtown Evansville. And you can see the showers and thunderstorms really by mid-afternoon. Most all of them have sunk to the south into western Kentucky. And by the end of the afternoon, they'll even be south of the tri-state entirely. So looking pretty good along those lines. There's that marginal risk for severe weather pretty much along and north of 64 later today and this evening. Here's my forecast for this 5th day of July. It's going to be the hottest day of the year as we hit mid to upper 90s. I'm calling it 97 here in Evansville. And of course, excessively humid out there to go along with that. Not much of a wind either to help us out. 87 degrees tomorrow for a high. That's our transition day on Friday. By Friday evening, though, it's looking good. And then Saturday, the best day of the week by far. We're going to be in the really in some places low 80s, but I'm calling it mid 80s here in Evansville. 84 degrees, little breezy out there and less humid. Alexandra We can't ask for a better weekend in July, and we deserve it after what we've been through this week and especially what we're going to go through this afternoon.
Yes, we do, because this past week, I mean, it has been absolutely miserable outside. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to Saturday with that dew point coming down.
Yes.
And so those temperatures as well.
Yeah, Friday night looks pretty good, too.
All right. Thanks.